Good morning and welcome to John Beck. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful Thursday yesterday. Today is Friday, January 24th, 2025, and it is a day D for instrumentals. It's a day 4. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Go ahead and take a seat. I am so happy that you guys are here in school. It is a Friday. Your minds might be drifting off into the weekend while you think Mr. Lin eats and breathes and lives being a principal at a school that's as amazing as John Beck. Even my mind can go drifting off into the weekend. I look forward to so many things about the weekend. When I think about the weekend, sometimes I worry that I'm forgetting about the blessings that are happening right here. If your mind is thinking about something else, you're not thinking about what's going on right here and right now. And every single one of you guys comes in, I get to say hi to. It's a blessing. I love it, and I don't want to take it for granted. And I hope that you will look around today and just for a moment take a breath and pause away from thinking about Saturday or Sunday and think about all the great things that are happening right in front of you that you might just take for granted right under your nose just because your minds are thinking about something else. Now, we've got 3 expectations here at this school. Number 1, be respectful to yourself as well as to other people. That means, of course, certainly be respectful to your teachers. Your teachers, just so you know, stay late. When you get to go home, all your teachers stay later than you do. Before you get to school, your teachers get to school before you do. They're taking work home to grade. They're taking their lesson plans home to tweak for the next day. They are working constantly. And I share all of this because we have to practice gratitude towards them. And the best way to practice that gratitude is to be respectful. When it is time for them to deliver the lesson that they spent so much time planning, let's give them that respect of listening and following along. It may be subjects that you may not love, but that's okay. Just know that that lesson's being delivered to you out of love. Your teachers love you and they think that you're worth it. So be respectful. Be respectful, of course, to your friends and all of the classmates at your school. That respect doesn't get extended only to the people you like. That's the easy part, respecting the people you like. Respecting the people that you might not get along with. Maybe you actually actively are arguing with. Those are the kids that I also want you to be respectful towards. They're John Beck kids. They're part of our team. They're part of our school community. They deserve that respect. And by the way, they need to respect you back as well. Number 2, let's show that we are responsible. Responsible for our hands and our feet, the words that come out of our mouths. There are times when I hear about kids and grown-ups who use hurtful words that come out of the mouth. Maybe you're not thinking about it. Maybe you meant it. And it cuts deep. If you've ever had someone say something mean to you, it hurts. It does. I don't think that we need 400 kids who are hurtful. Even if you don't raise a hand, even if you don't throw anything at somebody, but just because of the words that you let come out of your mouth, carelessly or intentionally. Let's be responsible with the words that come out of our mouths. They need to be helpful. They need to be encouraging, kind, loving. This world needs more of it, and I hope to send you out into the world one day to be the next generation of people who are going to love this society, who are going to care for it, to be kind and be encouraging. Let's be responsible with everything that we can control, including our mouths. And number 3, show that you're ready to be the best version of yourself. There are so many different versions of Mr. Lin. There are so many versions of you. There are so many versions of your teachers too. And we're not always proud of all our versions. There are other versions of myself that I do want to feed. The vision of Mr. Lin being a responsible principal is something that I want to keep feeding. And I hope that the vision and the image of you being a responsible student who's respectful to people, who deserves the respect from other people, is something that you also want to feed. Let's feed that. That's what it means to be ready. But we also know that in life, not everything is controllable. Our schedules may change, and it will throw off things that we predict will happen. Those are the moments where our rock brains need to relax. We need T-Flex to help us be more flexible. And that's just a reminder to you. Every single day we have moments where we can have that rock brain. And I'm beginning to hear some of you guys talk about that rock brain and beginning to recognize moments when you have the rock brain. And that's really cool. I'm very proud of you guys for recognizing it. And so many of you guys, after recognizing it, are employing T-Flex, finding ways to pause, to think about moments where you can get back on track. But even when you are off track, can you be flexible? Can you pivot? Can you work with the new reality that life has thrown out in front of you? I think you guys can. I love you. I care about you. I'm here to encourage you. Go spread that message to everybody else. They deserve it. You deserve that love, care, and encouragement. By the way, so many of you guys have continued to share love, care, and encouragement to me. Thank you. I love it. I hope that you know that I love giving it right back to you. Can't wait to see you guys around. Have an awesome day. And as always, I like you just the way you are.